money at the end of the day, it's a drug.
When you are a big face, when you have got an investment, big
Correct.
corporations have also done this, what you've done 1 month ago.
Same day actually, a bigger corporation laid off more employees. When a finance influencer like me is laying off, all the newspapers in the country wrote about this. Creativity cannot be done quickly at once. Those ideas, they come and go. I came to Mumbai thinking I'll get into Bollywood, thoda casting karenge, have fun.
No, for real.
What people want to be entertained on keeps changing from time to time.
So you had to can 3 months worth of content?
No, I still posted it. I still posted it. A lot of effort. If you don't have money, you're not successful. Most Indian households, that's what you're taught, right? So at the age of 8, when I used to look at the accounts, I was seeing the profit and loss statements at such a young age. And you're seeing thousands and lakhs of rupees as cash.
Yeah.
Right? That brings out a smile. A lot of people complain that work-life balance nahi hai, itna kaam dete hai. But the real problem is that they're slow. I run master classes, right? It's a 499 rupees master class. Let's say, assume that 10,000 people come for these master classes every month. So people are like, हाँ, Sharan ने 50 lakh कमा. Good marks equals good job. Good
Equals
job
good life.
equals good money. Good money equals respect. Respect equals...
What's up, my man? We've got Sharan Hegde. This is me trying to do an impression of him. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, welcome to
Very
Mashal
excited
Mornings.
to see what's going to happen in this.
लोगों को बता दें कि अगर आप इनको नहीं जानते हैं तो ये हमारे देश के काफी दिग्गज फाइनेंस इन्फ्लुएंसर्स में से हैं 1% क्लब के भी को-फाउंडर हैं.
The word Diggaj.
दिग्गज यार ऐसे तो फिर मतलब we'll keep going like it is my मेरी हिंदी
It's a new word for me, Diggaj.
दिग्गज
I know Hindi, but
like
some words are complicated.
Diggaj would mean respected. Diggaj
Okay.
is somebody like it's the Hindi of podium, like it puts you on a podium types.
Got it.
So
Got it.
I did some of that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, please continue. Diggaj.
दिग्गज फाइनेंस इन्फ्लुएंसर्स में से और अगर आप लोगों ने इनकी रील्स देख के कुछ पैसे कमाए तो प्लीज कमेंट में बताइएगा कैसा है इनका जर्नी. But I miss that guy, bro. Where is that guy? The guy who came on reels and like just went.
Yeah, that guy is, even I don't know where that guy has disappeared, to be honest.
Why has he disappeared?
Those are much simpler times where all I was thinking about was content. Wake
Yeah.
up in the morning, do research, and be creative in my craft. Right? The entire time I was thinking about just content.
Yeah.
Now the amount of things that are on my plate, with 1% club business and new businesses that I'm launching.
Oh wow,
Right.
there's something that we're going to get to know today.
Which one? The new businesses?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will talk about it. But the point being that it's very difficult to run both a business and a content creator at the same time.
I'm sure.
A lot of my friends say that, it's almost impossible to do that,
Yeah.
to have both creative mindset and business mindset
Yeah.
same time. So what I do is I have to divide my week. Like in the same day, I can't do both content and business because that mindset वो अलग होता है. You need to have a different zone. So because of that, because it's not happening every day consistently,
Yeah.
that version of old Sharan is now struggling to come back. Creativity is gone. So now it's just easy content, just podcasts. वो easy होता है, conversations. तो वही हो रहा है अभी. But people miss it. I also am trying to get it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see.
You don't want to do it like bang कर दिया एक साथ and then release it staggered.
No, the thing with that is creativity cannot be, done quickly at once. Those ideas, they come and go, right?
Yeah.
And you need to be inspired by what's happening in the society at that point of time. What people want to be entertained on keeps changing from time to time.
Yeah.
So creating something all at once and then posting it over 6 months doesn't work. Is what I've tried it once, long back. So what happened was I was supposed to go for my MBA. To Columbia Business School.
What are you saying? You
Yeah.
got through Columbia?
I got to Columbia.
What were your SATs like?
It's not the SATs, you write the GMAT.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is for postgrad.
This is for MBA.
MBA.
Yeah,
Okay.
so after my engineering, I wrote the GMAT
Yeah.
and I got a 730 GMAT,
What?
which is like close to the 99th percentile.
Brother, geek है वही अपने amidst एक solid geek. Yeah. Then?
So yeah, I had got into Columbia MBA and that's where, Warren Buffett is. It's like a dream school.
Yeah.
And while I was, preparing for that, it was 6 months away. I knew that once I go there, I'm not going to get much time. So I started creating a bank of 6 months worth of content.
Oh wow.
I was like shooting like I was working also at that point of time. So I was shooting like 10 videos every week just to create a bank, right? And then once you start posting it, in the beginning it's good, but then as a content creator, you're growing very quickly, month on month. Then you need to keep evolving. So once you start posting 3-month purana wala content, you are not that great anymore, right? People will understand, ye to purana wala hai, this is not that great.
That's true.
So it doesn't work.
So you had to can 3 months worth of content?
No, I still posted it. I still posted it. A lot of effort. I mean, it's like people still liked it, but it did not go like super viral. Like super viral is 10 million plus views. वो सब नहीं हुआ. Like you will still get the consistent 2-3 million views, right?
Just for my gauge now. So like, what has been the top virality reel shot that you've hit?
I think this was a reel which I had done with Parul Gulati. She had done a podcast.
Real estate one, the Goa one.
Yes, Goa one. Right? That went really viral because people were not believing the numbers.
Yeah.
Right? She was saying that she bought this house in Goa and she's getting 40,000 rupees rent. And people were like, you jhoot bol rahi hai.
Nahi ho sakta.
She's like, they were like that. But let's see, I think her property will come out soon.
Yeah.
And she can, prove the whole world wrong.
Correct.
Right? Because she won't say those numbers without, actually getting it right.
No, Parul, hi. We're just passing Nishir is down the road.
Right.
And Parul somehow works incredibly well on social.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's a very hardworking woman. So I'm sure her property will definitely do well. So that particular reel got almost 25 million views.
That is on your platform.
Yeah, it was a collab.
फिर वो जो rip off होके कई जगहों पर गया है वो अलग.
वो अलग.
तो 200 million पे रहेगा in my humble opinion.
Yeah, 20 crore people would have seen it for sure.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
But let's go back a little because I'm more interested in the child who was sitting on his father's galla and figuring accounts, or I'm sure.
How do you know that? You did some research.
We do a lot of research. We do that very well. We are very considerate to all our guests. 2 घंटा में आपकी जिंदगी पूरी चाट के आता हूँ. But then ये अपने पिताजी के रेस्टोरेंट
yes
मैंगलोर मैसूर में बैठ के
both actually I used to go with him to Mysore also.
Oh, perfect. See, so we've done hardcore research. Basically, tell me about that day, tell me about that child, and tell me about what he's learning that day.
I think it's money at the end of the day, it's a drug, right? And from a young age, when you understand that money is what makes the world go around, right? You understand at a very young age. So at the age of 8, when I used to look at the accounts, a book of accounts, I was seeing the profit and loss statements at such a young age. And I was asking the cashier, right, to explain it to me. Ye kya hai, ye kya hai, ye kya hai. Because as a young boy, like even most people today, they think that, okay, let's say for example, I run master classes, right? It's a 499 rupees master class. And people, let's say, assume that 10,000 people come for these master classes every month, which is the reality.
Perfect.
499 rupees into 10,000 is 50 lakh.
Correct.
So people are like, Sharan ne 50 lakh kama liya. Right? That is what people's mindset are, right? But then breaking that down in terms of the expenses, right? GST भरना होता है, salaries देना पड़ता है, tech cost है.
अरे banquet, real estate also ना, जो जिस banquet में आप वो कर रहे हो, वो chairs, वहाँ का catering, वहाँ पर आपने कुछ अगर
वो तो offline seminars है, ये तो online Zoom session. अच्छा online Zoom session. So I had understanding of the profit and loss statements as an 8-year-old kid by looking at the restaurant's balance sheet. Because as a kid I'm like, पैसे, I'm getting the money, bill आ रहा है, पैसे आ रहा है, I'm like, oh, ये सब मेरा बाप का पैसा है, खर्च कर सकता हूँ. But then the cashier will be like, नहीं ये तो हमको salaries भरना है, इसको हमको electricity bill भरना है, ये rent भरना है. So that understanding from a very young age was instilled in me. So I had a huge, respect for money back then itself, and everybody loves looking at money, right? Like back then there was no credit card, UPI, कुछ भी नहीं था, right?
तो drawer में cash आता था.
Drawer में full cash था. So like I told, money is like a drug. So when you see so much money as a young boy who doesn't even get like 5 rupees pocket money to buy samosa, and you're seeing thousands and lakhs of rupees as cash. Right? That brings out a smile.
Correct.
So I was doing every day with my dad just to do that. Right? Just getting the bill, counting money, giving the change. I was doing that.
And you do end of day accounting also, खाता भी आप निकालते हो by the end of the day.
That much they didn't trust me. That much they didn't trust me.
So that basically the money relationship के evolution कैसे हुआ बता भाई? Because now then you're studying and then you are in the big 4. So what were you seeing there? about then it's a very regimented Excel sheet like process, right?
Right. So yeah, so growing up, like I told you, it was mostly practical experience of going with my dad to restaurants and all
Yeah.
of that. And the funny thing is, my mom, she's a homemaker, but my dad trusted only her to do the book of accounts every month.
Yep.
So she was the one doing it, right?
Totally
And
understand.
my mom was very good at math.
Really?
Very good. That is her favorite subject. She used to get like 100 out of 100 in math. Like every other subject, she used to get like 60, 70. But in math, she was very good, and she used to like brag about it. When I used to not.
Fist bump extended to your mother, bro. Yeah.
So when I used to not get good score in maths, she used to like tell I used
Shame
to get,
you.
Shame me. I used to get 100 out of 100. What is this?
Oh my God.
Like that, right?
What an interesting scenario.
So my mom, I would say, is the reason why I'm so obsessed with money.
Yeah.
Because in her mind, it's like if you don't have money, you're not successful. I mean, I think it's most Indian households, that's what you're taught, right? Start getting that minimum basic good income.
Yeah.
Right? Because money literally gets you respect. That is how I was taught.
My mother also, same.
Right? Like money is equal to respect, and it is true also to some extent in the society that people who have money are respected. Whether they made that money through ethical or unethical means, generally rich people are looked upon.
हाँ, हम ये गाड़ी चला रहे हैं जो 25 लोग हमें घूम के देख चुके भाई.
Exactly.
उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता हम लोग करते क्या, उनके लिए हम लोग कुछ है.
हाँ.
हम बस ये डिफेंडर में है.
Correct. So car is a signaling of wealth like that.
Yeah.
So for our parents, it's like a good job.
Correct.
Right? Good job, high paying job, go to engineering college, whatever, right? So I was like very, diligent with my studies. Like for me, because my mom sat down with me and explained to me at the age of 10, Sharan, good marks equals good job. Good job
good life.
equals good money equals respect equals a good life.
Correct.
So that connection was done, hardwired in my brain like inception. That studying focus was always there. So that built my logical mind, it built my memorization skills.
Yeah.
So I think that I became very sharp.
So coming back to the question that I've always asked older folks, okay? Whoever's come from like NEC, Suit, CXO, CIOs on Mashable Mornings, about what was the vibe like at a KPMG or a PwC?
So the vibe is like super competitive, super stressful because I was the least qualified person over there. The reason I say that is these companies usually don't hire from engineering colleges. They usually hire from MBA colleges. But they have something, so there are multiple levels in the organization, starting from analyst, consultant, senior consultant, manager, director, partner.
Fuck.
Okay. Partners make about 4 or 5 crores per annum.
I know, yeah.
Right?
But they're also bringing in business. So.
Obviously, they're the ones who bring in the business.
Yeah.
फिर बाकी लोग उनकी employees है. Partners are like the owners of the company.
Yeah.
वो 4-5 crore कमाते हैं.
Yes.
Directors make about 50-60 lakhs.
Yeah.
फिर consultants make about 20-25 lakhs. फिर analysts makes 4-5 lakhs. Analysts are like basically like the assistants of the consultants.
और ये इनको सबको hierarchical problems होती हैं जहाँ पर इन लोग को सब लोग को सर मैडम वाला बकचोदी, marking on emails, informing everybody, keeping everybody happy.
Correct.
And spending the number of years to reach this level.
Yeah. No, actually, it's if you're really smart and if you're really hardworking. When I mean hardworking, working 16 hours a day, even on Saturdays, Sundays, you can actually become a partner in 10 years.
But what?
It's the fastest, fastest way to become a crorepati in India outside of business.
Yeah.
And if you want to take the least amount of risk, is to join one of these companies.
Yeah.
Because within 10 years, you can be a partner.
But sadly, there are people dropping dead in
people burn out.
Yeah.
Nahi hota hai. Like they get, it's too much. Like because see, you're traveling all days of the week. You're in a client location. You come back on Friday. You get up in the Monday morning and leave. Right. So your personal
as an analyst also you'd have to do
analyst
that?
Also, yes. So the best part about consulting is that doesn't matter if you're an analyst or a consultant. You're still pushed to think like a senior level position in the company. You're still given the opportunity to talk to the CEO of the company. So that is why I chose this job. Like even though I had an alternate job which was paying me double the income. Yeah, even though I was a second option to get twice the income. I had an offer from Hero MotoCorp for 7.5 lakhs.
Oh, crazy.
I still chose this because only in this job I knew I could travel, stay for free in 5-star hotels and talk to CEOs of companies and feel like I'm a big shit.
Yeah, yeah.
On Excel sheet and all of that. So I loved the experience, and I was trained by, people who went to IIM, ABC, so learned about business, learned about startups, learned about funding. So बहुत सीखा. I think that was the best.
But vibe was very like thanda.
Thanda nahi, it was high intense.
High intense.
High intense, yeah. You have to
but high intense like pressure.
Pressure, yes, too much pressure. Like because you have, unrealistic, like you become very efficient with what you do. Because you see other people working so hard. and you are obviously the average of the people that you surround yourself with. When you see these other people working so hard, so fast, so quick, you also learn and become quick.
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of people complain that, work-life balance nahi hai, itna kaam dete hai. But the real problem is that they're slow. Right? And they're slow because they don't understand how to work fast. A lot of people procrastinate today. Time management skills बहुत कम है. So when you join these kind of professional companies, you become very efficient with your time, very professional, और काम जल्दी फट होता है.
The reality of it becoming this whole 16-hour Saturday Sunday to reach in 10 years is actually could be cathartic to a lot. Na? Like when I said drop dead, I didn't mean to be insensitive at all, folks. I'm so sorry for equating it to that. अब मेरा words पे कटाक्ष ना मारे. But hard truth, यार, such a hard truth and such like.
I mean, it's not for everybody, I would say. I think when it comes to work, right, everybody thinks that if you work too hard, you get drained. But I actually have a different take at it. If you are working and if you are able to have fun while working and are able to see the results of your work happen, you have infinite energy. I didn't come to Mumbai thinking of opening an office and all.
Yeah.
I came to Mumbai thinking I'll get into Bollywood, thoda casting karenge, have fun.
No, for real?
For real, yeah. I came to Mumbai, took a 3 BHK house, 1 bedroom converted to studio. Studio में मेरा reels करता था. And then I thought, मैं थोड़ा casting करूँगा and I'll go to these, try to get into OTT. I'll have some fun.
Like act?
Yes.
Oh no, really?
Really, that's why I came. I was happy in Bangalore. There was no reason for me to come to Mumbai.
That's true, yeah.
Right, so I came here thinking of all of that. Didn't go for a single audition. I got so, stuck with work. And then my side project, which was 1% Club, it was called 1% Finance Club back then. It was like a side hustle.
Okay.
Side hustle to the Instagram business.
Okay, so what would you do then?
I was just doing master classes on Zoom. I used to एक story डालता था. आ जाओ, 500 रुपए दे दो and come. But the first master class itself, I was thinking, कितने लोग आएंगे? 200, 300. People don't like to pay in India.
Yeah.
कितने लोग आएंगे?
Yeah.
First master class itself, 5,000 people came.
Fuck, super.
And you don't understand about, that is when you appreciate mathematics.
Yeah.
Right? 500 rupees is very little money.
Correct.
एक pizza भी नहीं आता, right?
Yes.
But when it is 5,000 into 500, 25 lakhs.
Yeah.
25 lakhs you make in one day.
Yeah.
Right? And that is more money than any brand deal that you can ever get.
Yes.
Like less than, out of, let's say, if there are 1,000 influencers in the country with more than 100,000 followers.
Yes.
Barely 2 or 3 people make 25 lakhs in one brand deal.
That's true.
So you are making 25 lakhs in one day for a masterclass, right? So that was like, shit, the potential is huge over here. And that is when I decided, ठीक है, MBA नहीं करना है मुझे, Columbia नहीं जाना है, इधर ही बैठ के कुछ करते हैं. Then I opened an office, अभी मैंने startup कर दिया. So it was completely unplanned. So that is what I like about Mumbai though, even though I'm saying this right now in hindsight, had I been in Bangalore, I'd have never started a company.
Really?
Yeah, because Bangalore, the vibe is real chill.
Yeah.
Right? It's not as hustling as it is in Mumbai.
It's mental here, bro.
It's very mental here. So I think it brings out the best hard-working version of you.
Yeah.
As they say, if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
If you make it in Mumbai, you can make it anywhere in India.
Bro,
right?
I think if you make it here, you can make it, truly you can make it anywhere in the world.
Mumbai made me the most hard-working version I ever thought I would be. I never thought I would be working this hard ever in my life.
Yeah.
Right? Because what happens is, once you start making money, when we start making like 10 lakhs a month, 20 lakhs a month, right? Before 1% Club only, you start making that kind of money. Right? As a content creator, most content creator with 1 million followers, इतना पैसा तो आराम से हो जाता है, right? So when you make that kind of money, आदमी का motivation कम होता है ना. People are like, why should I work hard now?
Yeah.
सब हो गया ना. I'm getting a 3 BHK house, गाड़ी है, बंगला है, सब कुछ है. So why should I work harder?
Yeah.
So come to Mumbai when you feel that.
Yeah.
Then you will continue to work hard and then you will really do something big.
That's so true.
Which goes beyond just your personal satisfaction of increasing your bank account.
Yeah. Is there a hack in which, as a 22-year-old, can talk to a 45-year-old? Is there ways in which you can do that without making them...
Talk with respect only. Always, use the word G, sir. They like you saying sir, even though it's not common in corporate culture anymore saying sir.
Yeah.
But the 45-year-old people will still appreciate it. Yeah. And you always need to go with the, like, even though they know that they need to listen to you, you should not, be cocky about it.
Yeah.
You should go and still go with the mindset that I'm here to learn from you.
Yeah.
Like, be very, very cordial. So I think those are the things that you learn. And obviously, you learn a lot from, you know, your seniors, your partners. See, partners, the reason why they're making that kind of money, because they are excellent conversation skills. It's not that they're the smartest people in the room.
Yeah.
Right? It's not that they're the most technologically advanced in terms of kaise business karna hai. It is that their ability to talk to people and show them the vision is so incredible that they're able to have that aura. Their partners are like gods in that company.
That's
like
true.
demigods. Like how you feel like when Virat Kohli is walking by, right, or Sachin Tendulkar is walking by.
Yeah.
That's how we used to feel when a partner is walking by.
With the number of employees, bit Sharan, I have to ask you this because you know there's everybody lets go of employees. We've done that too.
Okay.
Pre-pandemic, post-pandemic.
You mean like
We've
layoffs?
corrected. Yeah, we've corrected.
Yeah.
According to what worked, didn't work.
Yeah.
But when you are a big face, when you have got an investment,
Yeah.
when you've made whatever decisions you made,
Yeah.
people jump at things very fast.
Correct.
Big
Correct.
corporations have also done this, what you've done 1 month ago.
Yeah.
And
Same
let
day
go of-
actually, a bigger corporation laid off more employees, 100 times more employees than me.
Yeah, but we were very like irked by how come
Yeah.
you all did it. So,
Correct.
So when you say 150, that is the corrected figure after what
That's
you
right.
must have let go of?
So it was almost 197.
Okay.
Now it is close to 167, I think. 167 or 168 or something like that. So all put together, it was a 27 people layoff.
Yeah.
So it was a 15% correction that we did.
And how difficult was it? Because you must have approached it 3 months earlier.
Yeah, of course. It was not a one day
Yeah,
work. It was a 3 months work, talking to all the leaders, understanding, what exactly is happening in everybody's P&L. See, when you have such a big team, every department has their own P&L,
Yeah.
right? So, although it sounds a little bit, very, what do you say, mechanical, why do you look at a company like that? You should look at people as human beings. But ऐसे आप करोगे तो आपका company बंद हो जाएगा.
Correct.
Right? And then everybody loses the jobs.
Yeah.
Not 27 people.
Yeah.
All 200 people are jobless.
Yes.
Right?
पूरा company नहीं चाहिए.
Company तो बंद हो जाएगा फिर. Like, तो people are forgetting the fact that, okay, 27 people got laid off.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, almost all of them have gotten better job offers than what I was paying them because they're so much in demand. But people are forgetting that by 170 people are still employed.
Yeah.
Right? And paying the salaries of 170 people is not a joke. Right? Every month it's like 1.5 crores of salaries. Right? वो चल रहा है every month. Right? So to sustain that, you need to sort of do these sort of corrections. But what really bothered me is that I am held to a very high set of standards compared to bigger companies than me. Right? Like a Google laying off 11,000 people, or Freshworks also laying off 600 people.
Yeah.
That is forgotten in one day. But when a finance influencer like me is laying off 27 people, that becomes headlines. And headlines, such a big headlines, that Trump's win in the US election was forgotten on that particular day. All the newspapers in the country wrote about this.
Yeah. तो 1% club में reference invite only है.
Invite only here, yes. My rule is that if you want to join the 1% club, you need to have the patience and the discipline to sit with me for 3 hours while I teach you.
Fair enough.
At the end of it, I give you the opportunity to join the 1% club. If you want, you join. If you don't think it's right for you, don't join.
Fair.
And I give a 7-day refund guarantee.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm like, even if you don't like it, I don't want you to feel like, yeah, पैसे बर्बाद हो गए. Right? You take your money back.
कितना पैसा होता है entry?
This is a 22,500 rupees
For a
lifetime membership.
What are you saying?
Yes, lifetime membership. You get access to personal finance, stock market investing, credit cards, tax planning, insurance planning, and we're coming up with real estate. So buying a house, buying a car, crypto investing. So सब कुछ है under one roof.
हाँ, fair
And
enough.
every year update होता जाता है.
हाँ.
You don't have to pay for that.
Okay. जब हमारे पेरेंट्स की जनरेशन क्लब्स जाती थी, जैसे लायंस क्लब हो गए,
Correct.
या,
हाँ.
कोई भी और क्लब हो गए,
मेरे मम्मी पापा भी लायंस क्लब के
है ना, मेंबर्स हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं आप वो भी स्पेस फिल कर रहे हो क्या? आर यू अ क्लब दैट इज फिलिंग द स्पेस फॉर कि भाई किसी और को मॉनेटरी आइडिया है, मैं आपके साथ मिलूं, मैं आई टेल यू. इज दैट समथिंग यू आर एनेबलिंग?
I think you hit the needle on the head because today people don't have a trusted community
Yeah.
to talk about money.
Yeah.
ठीक है, career advice easy to get. I
Yeah.
will ask my seniors in my company,
Yeah.
right? लेकिन when it comes to finance and money management,
Yeah.
we usually don't have that trusted person in our circle
Yeah.
to ask these questions, right? We usually end up following our parents' advice.
Yeah.
So having that community where you can talk to people, like if you open our app,
Yeah.
1% Club app, there are already 85,000 members. जिसने वो 22,500 पे किया था, 85,000 people are there in that app.
हाँ जी, हाँ.
And they are all creating organic content by themselves.
Okay.
उसको पैसे नहीं दिया मैंने, उसको कॉल करके बोला नहीं मैंने कंटेंट डाल दो, खुद डाल रहे हैं और खुद हेल्प कर रहे हैं सबका. So it's a community of people
वो
helping each
तो
other.
पहला 1000 लोग कस्टमर आपने बना लिया जो आपके लिए मार्केटर्स बन गए आज.
Correct.
है ना, वो वाला
Correct.
कॉन्सेप्ट अप्लाई हो जाता
So
है.
now people are asking questions
Yeah.
and other people are helping them without any monetary benefit.
Yeah, that's
So-
the best part about a community.
That is community. Right?
Yes.
So that we have been able to achieve in the last 2 years, and we are very proud of it because now I'm not needed anymore.
Yeah.
So now Finance with Sharan is no longer needed to
Which
give
is why the reels
financial
also don't-
education
Yeah.
because other people are helping each other.
Yeah.
So that was missing in the society. That was
Fair.
missing in the country.
Fair. How do you then make incremental value out of your customer? अगर पहले ही 22,500 में काम हो गया तो उसका.
So yeah, that is like a one-time fee that they pay.
Hmm.
So they're basically paying the membership fee.
Okay.
अभी जैसे क्लब में होता है आप मेंबरशिप फी भर दिया, लेकिन आपको उधर दारू पीने के लिए अलग से पे करना पड़ेगा. अगर आपको उधर गोल्फ खेलना है अलग से पे करना पड़ेगा.
Correct.
लेकिन बहुत सस्ते में होगा.
हाँ.
तो वो डिफरेंशिएटर है. This is just a crude example.
Yeah, but it perfectly fits.
Perfectly fit.
Yes,
So in
yes.
1% Club also, while the membership is lifetime free, only members get access to my premium services. Number one is our personal CFO service, where people want to connect with somebody and want somebody else to manage the money for them for the whole year. I offer that service. This is a SEBI registered company under the 1% Club, and we are under the audit of SEBI regularly. So there is nothing, that we can do outside
Joel.
of the gambit of law.
Yeah.
And we have not run any advertisements for this because हमको करने का जरूरत भी नहीं है, because there are 1 lakh people who are ready to take this.
Okay.
And we have only 50 people to help them. I'm giving you another human being to manage your money. तो उसको पे करना पड़ेगा, तो वो फ्री नहीं होगा. तो वो एक है. Second is we give insurance advisory. If you want to figure out आपका correct health insurance cover क्या है, आपका मम्मी पापा के लिए health insurance क्या है, बच्चों के लिए क्या health insurance cover है, we help you with that. Life insurance, health insurance, सब कुछ.
घर गाड़ी सब.
Yes. Here we make money from the insurance company जो हमको
Because आप
commission
उनका
देते हैं.
product push करो.
Correct. But it will be unbiased advice. We are not affiliated to anybody. Third thing is our financial products. अभी मान लो मैं आपको FD suggest कर रहा हूँ, ये FD में डाल दो, इसमें आपका FD में अभी 6% रिटर्न है, 8% रिटर्न है, मैं आपको 9.5% में दिलवा सकता हूँ.
हाँ.
तो वो मैं आपको रेकमेंड कर सकता हूँ
Very
मेरे
nice.
ऐप में.
हाँ.
और उसके लिए बैंक मुझे कमीशन देते हैं.
Correct.
0.1% हो गया, 0.2% हो गया, जो भी है. So as you are managing more and more money, so right now we manage almost 750 crores
Yes.
of AUM, right?
Yeah.
So as you manage more and more money, if you make 0.5% of it, 0.7% of it, that is additional revenue that the company makes.
Perfect.
So that is the long-term business vision.
Yeah, got it. Basically मेरे को जो सवाल है यहाँ पर वो ये है कि मैं अगर टचवुड मेरे ही मुंह में घी शक्कर, अगर मैं बहुत अमीर हूँ
हाँ.
तो मैं जो वो 4 लेटर वर्ड वाला जो एक कंपनी है जो वेल्थ मैनेज करता है, जो काफी नामी है, मैं उसके पास क्यों ना जाऊं? क्योंकि
हाँ.
मैं अगर अमीर हूँ
Correct.
तो मैं किसी ट्रस्टेड लेगेसी ब्रांड के पास जाऊंगा जिसका AUM बहुत हाई है, जिसके पास बहुत सारे एडवाइजर हैं,
Correct.
जो सालों से मार्केट में है,
Correct.
वर्सेस मैं आपके पास क्यों आऊं? और मेरे
Correct.
को भाई इन लोग शरण 1% क्लब, इन लोगों ने किसी ने पैसे नहीं दिए हैं
हाँ.
ये करने के लिए. मैं जेन्युइनली ये सब सवाल आप लोगों के लिए भी और मेरे लिए भी कर रहा हूँ.
Correct. Perfect question. पहले the thing is वो लोग आपको लेंगे भी नहीं if you don't have enough money. पहले तो वो बात है. तो
कि आप क्या चूज करो, मैं ही नहीं चूज कर रहा.
आपको चूज ही नहीं करेंगे.
हाँ.
तो सोसाइटी में लेवल्स ऑफ वेल्थ होता है.
Fair enough.
So at the lower level is let's say lower middle class people,
Yeah.
जिसके पास 2-3 lakhs per annum का इनकम होता है. Middle class is 7.5 lakhs to 25 lakh 30 lakh. वो
हाँ.
middle class है.
हाँ.
फिर आ
This is
गया
your CTC per year, दोनों का
per
combined, घर का combined.
करेक्ट.
हाँ.
फिर हो गया आपका राइजिंग रिच और न्यू टू वेल्थ, जिसके पास एटलीस्ट आई वुड से 50-60 लाख इनकम ऑल द वे टिल 1 crore इनकम. एंड फिर हो गया आपका HNI स्टेटस. HNI इन इंडिया मीन्स आपके पास कम से कम 8-8.5 करोड़ का सेविंग्स है. घर का नहीं बात कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ.
8.5 करोड़ का बैंक में पड़ा हुआ है
हाँ.
म्यूचुअल फंड में स्टॉक से 8.5 करोड़.
हाँ.
फिर आता
रियल
है
एस्टेट पोर्टफोलियो सब मिला के.
रियल एस्टेट हटा के आपका मतलब घर हटा के,
हाँ,
बाकी आपका लैंड हो गया, रियल एस्टेट ऑफिस हो गया, वो भी अकाउंट कर सकते हो, लेकिन मोस्टली वो लिक्विड होता है 8.5 करोड़। फिर आ गया अल्ट्रा HNI जिसके पास कम से कम 250 करोड़ है, $30 मिलियन। फिर आ गया आपका बिलियनर, इंडिया में 300 बिलियनर है जिसके पास 8,500 करोड़ है। तो ये लेवल्स ऑफ वेल्थ हो गया। नाउ द कंपनी दैट यू मेंशन्ड, दे ओनली वर्क विद HNIs एंड अल्ट्रा HNIs जिनके पास कम से कम 8 करोड़ है। क्यों? उनके एम्प्लॉइज को सैलरीज 1 करोड़ का सैलरी होता है मिनिमम। अब 1 करोड़ का सैलरी में आप मिडिल क्लास को एडवाइस करोगे तो उनका वर्कआउट नहीं होगा मैथ, राइट? मिनिमम आपके पास 4-5 करोड़ का सेविंग्स होना चाहिए, करेक्ट? सो दे विल नॉट वर्क विद यू। वेल्थ एडवाइजर्स हैव ऑलवेज बीन अवेलेबल फॉर HNIs and ultra HNIs, but for the middle class and the rising wealth class, meaning everybody earning 10 lakhs per annum all the way to 50 lakhs per annum, इनके लिए कोई भी नहीं है अभी। So that is the gap that I wanted to fill.
No, thank you for filling the gap, bro. And everybody who's coming about in this space, please, kudos to all of you, all the best. Please keep doing well. The angel bit also, यार मेरा वहाँ सवाल है, और कोई भी नए स्टार्टअप फाउंडर्स के लिए होना चाहिए कि कितना मुश्किल होता है पहले तो जाके फंडिंग ढूंढना।
So I think it depends on the time when you are raising money. Okay. So if you had started raising money 3 years back, when the bull run happened, lockdown हो गया, फिर तो बहुत आसान है। And it becomes easier if you have a good pedigree. Pedigree का मतलब आप किधर पढ़ाई किया? IIM, ABC, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Delhi. If you see all the startup founders today, the successful ones, most of them are from IITs or IIMs. So that pedigree matters a lot because that pedigree leads you to work at the legacy startups. जिसने Flipkart में काम किया, जिसने Meesho में काम किया, Myntra में काम किया, Amazon में काम किया, you have a very good name to yourself. Because you worked with the early startups, so you know how startup is happening. You are in the leadership team where you're working closely with the CEO. Plus you have good pedigree. So ये सब है तो once you if you want to leave that company and start your own, it becomes very easy to reach out to the investors on LinkedIn and they can set up meetings.
ये दो चीजें नहीं है तब?
ये दो चीजें नहीं है तो आप फिर भी स्टार्ट कर लो आपके खुद के पैसे में, प्रॉफिटेबल बनो, ग्रो इट, थोड़ा नाम बनो, कंटेंट क्रिएट करो, यूट्यूबर बनो, and then reach out to a billionaire and hopefully they will meet you.
Yes,
that's what I did.
That's what you did. That's why I was like, भाई अपना एग्जांपल के साथ थोड़ा लेते हैं ना। IIT IIM था ना Myntra Flipkart था।
When I raised money, I had like maybe 4 people working out of their bedrooms, right? And in 1 year, those 4-5 people became 190 people.
Very cool.
Right? Yeah. So I was underprepared as a founder because experience नहीं था. B, इतना rapidly grow हो गया, तो it was like out of control for me. So as a leader, I would say I'm still learning. I'm still taking advice from other startup founders. Yeah. I have, I'm friends with most unicorn founder CEOs. Yeah. Right? So they give me a lot of advice. क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, funding लेना है या नहीं लेना है. How to deal with politics in your company, how to find good leaders in your company, how to give responsibilities, how to identify good work, bad work, how to reprimand people. So all of that I'm learning. In my company, when it is such a fast growing company, where the opportunity is so huge, where the value of the ESOPs that the employees are getting has a 100x, 1000x potential. Yeah. There is 100 people waiting for every position.
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
So the demand on the stress of the job is very high.
Yeah.
Right? So I keep motivating my employees to say that this position that you are in is something that hundreds of people would die for, right? Yeah. So you cannot squander it. This is not a job where you're looking for work-life balance.
तो आप सच्चाई रख रहे हो ना उनके सामने?
सच्चाई रख रहे हो. I'll be honest with them. This is not a place where you have a work-life balance.
Yeah.
Work-life balance चाहिए तो आप TCS जाओ, chill करो, right? Manager बनो, 5 लोग का रिपोर्ट ये, chill करो. But there you won't get job satisfaction.
Yeah.
कुछ आप नया मजेदार चीज नहीं कर रहे हो.
Freedom to play around.
Freedom to play around नहीं है. आपको इतना responsibilities नहीं है. उधर आप एक nut और bolt हो. Right? Here you are actually given so much freedom. If you have a good idea, I will give you the money and the capital to execute it.
Perfect. Super.
Right? So that is the kind of mindset that I keep. It's not an easy environment.
Yeah.
Easy लोग के लिए काम नहीं है ये. It is people who are ready, very hungry, who are ready to prove something, who are there to make a point to the world that I have arrived.
Perfect.
Right? That is the kind of environment that I keep.
नहीं मतलब अगर आप लोगों को disproportionate growth चाहिए तो फिर आप मेरा work life balance question मत करो.
Exactly. Exactly. right? And something that I made a mistake early on is I expected the employees to work as hard as me.
Yeah.
वो कभी भी नहीं होता.
वो नहीं हो पाएगा.
Impossible. Because I can't expect it also. It's wrong of me to expect because I am the owner of the company and I own majority of the stake.
Yes.
It's in it for me to do it.
Yeah.
Right? They are getting a salary, they get ESOPs, but it is not their whole life. This is my whole life. This is my baby.
Yeah.
Right? This is not their baby. So I can't expect them to treat it like I do.
Fair
right?
enough.
So if I'm working, let's say, 16 hours every day and if I work on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't expect them to work so hard.
Yeah.
Right? But I will at least expect them to work 70% as hard as. That is what I expect.
Fair enough.
Right? And the people who do it are the people who enjoy doing it. They're not doing it out of pressure or force.
Yeah.
The right employees that I have are the ones who do it without me having to ask them to do it.
Perfect. But do you ever shut down? Do you have downtime?
100%. Like it's earlier, it was like very difficult for me to have a downtime.
Yeah.
But now I think I try to stop working by like 8:39 tops.
Okay.
And if it gets too much in the week, I meet friends. Like friends are very important.
Very important.
Very important. Like I keep going to Soho. I call my 2 or 3 close friends. I'm like, so let's meet at Soho.
Perfect.
And then you sort of like relax and have a downtime. Right? That's how you have a well-balanced, stable life. Otherwise, you'll burn out, like you said.
Yeah. No. Kudos to being vulnerable on camera also. It takes a lot. देखो भाई लोग, ये वही बोल पाना कि भाई मैं पहले येड़ा था, मैं ऐसा करता था, और आज मैं ये हूँ. इन्होंने नहीं बोला येड़ा, वो मेरी खुद की लिए टर्मिनोलॉजी है. General question that we always ask on Mashable, especially because we're called Mashable mornings. Morning routine क्या है? What time are you waking up? Is there a specific routine that you're attuned to now?
Yeah. So I love my morning routine. So I wake up at around 7:30 morning and snooze a couple of times. Finally get up at 7:50.
Nice.
Then on dot, every time my trainer sends a message at 7:55, I'm here.
Oh.
Every day. 7:55 on dot, I'm here. Which is one of the best things for me in my life because that builds discipline.
Very nice.
Right? Then I look at that message, I'm saying I'm coming. Then I brush my teeth and I eat like a banana and I go reach gym by 8:05. From 8:05 to 9 o'clock we work out.
That's extremely regimented, bro. You went to like 7:50 to 7:55.
Yeah.
To 8:05. Very cool.
Because the gym is right there. Right? So I go there 8:05 to 9 o'clock I work out. Come back. Then I do a little bit of, I have a protein shake.
Okay.
Right? Immediately. Then after that I do some stretches because my neck is very weak.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I need to do a lot of neck exercises.
Okay.
Right, because of my flat feet and all of that, both issues here. So I need to like
is that
do
what
a lot
is
of
happening?
I need to do a lot of physio, right, to kind of keep my neck strong. So I do that and then I take a shower, come back, do meditation for half an hour.
Oh wow.
That I do, which is your Art of Living ka Sudarshan Kriya meditation, which I really love. Then I have my breakfast, which is being sent by a chef who follows my nutritionist advice.
Okay, cool.
So that comes and then I eat that and then I leave for the office at around 10 o'clock and reach by 10:30.
Very nice.
Yeah. Then I begin my day. Meetings, काम, content.
Very nice.
ये काम.
सब काम.
सब काम.
ये तो काम है.
Yeah. But the important thing is, it's not about the morning routine.
Yeah.
It's about the night routine. Because the morning routine doesn't happen if the night routine is not followed, which is the biggest learning for me. Because earlier I used to be very carefree.
Yeah.
And sleep at around 2 o'clock, 2:30 every day. TV देख के 2:30 जो भी है ना. Binge eating, like order in the night. So I used to do this normally. But once you come closer to 30, your body starts changing.
Yeah.
Your body is no longer how it was in 22, 23. So then you need to make some difficult choices in life. You can't go out partying all the time. Maybe once in 3 weeks, once in a month. I have to start shutting down by 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock I need to tell my body that I'm going to sleep now.
बस हो गया भाई.
हाँ, बस हो गया. So by 12:30 I have to sleep.
What plans from here now?
Today?
No, bro.
Then in life. No, the thing is because when you are running a business, every week feels like a month.
Yeah.
तो हम उतना आगे नहीं सोच सकते हैं, right? You always think like month at a time, and every month feels like a year.
Yeah.
So I just like to think of living in the present, right? Because I think most sorrow and unhappiness in life comes from thinking about the past, thinking about the future, and moving back and forth, right? When you consciously do that, your mind that's overthinking and you become sad.
Yeah.
So I like to force myself to I feel like that is the secret of happiness. If you can constantly remind yourself that now, now. Abhi real. Abhi like be right now. Stop making your thoughts go into the future or into the past. If you can be in the present, like right now,
Yeah.
I have 10 problems in my business.
Yeah.
10, 20 problems right now,
100%,
right?
yeah.
But while we are having this conversation, because it's such a great conversation, I'm
Yeah.
having fun, time just went by and I didn't for a single second think about any of those things.
Same, bro.
I'm
Art.
thinking about the
Yeah.
present right now.
Correct.
Right? So this is like probably the most fun and happy I've been in the whole week.
Oh, very nice. Thank
Right?
you.
Because I'm having such a great conversation. So I think, the right question to ask is, instead of thinking about the future, you start keeping those expectations in life. When you always ask somebody about what is your future plan,
Yeah.
you are basically asking them what are your expectations from life. And I feel like expectations and comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Because when you have expectations, you're usually doing it by comparing it with other people.
That's true.
Like, for example, me, if I have to tell you my future क्या है, I will look at people who are above me.
Yeah.
हाँ, वो billionaire है, वो अच्छा आदमी है, ये बहुत अमीर है, इसके पास ये penthouse है,
वो गाड़ी है.
हाँ, वो गाड़ी है, ठीक है, मुझे क्या चाहिए 5 साल में, ये चाहिए, ये चाहिए, ये चाहिए. So these are comparison-led expectations.
Yeah.
ठीक है? And then, if you are always living your life by doing that,
Yeah.
you sort of become sad.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's easier said than done.
100%.
Right?
So
I also
everyday
keep doing
progress.
Everyday progress, but I think the trick is to try to always be in the present, make plans for the present, meet friends, meet your loved ones, talk to family, and just take it one day at a time.
Good stuff, man. But why so against real estate?
No, see, the thing is, I'm not against real estate. That's the wrong perception.
You changed, huh?
No, I've never changed. I've always said, and I still say,
Yeah.
don't buy a house when you're young. Right? That doesn't mean I hate real estate. My recommendation is
Yeah.
your first route to wealth building should be in the markets,
Correct.
mutual funds or markets,
Yeah.
right? Because when you invest in real estate, like most people think buying a house is real estate, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Buying your house is personal consumption.
Correct.
It's like buying a car.
Yeah.
Although the value of the house may increase,
Yeah.
you'll
but
never
this will
sell it.
depreciate, Yeah.
You will never sell your
Car
house.
is depreciating.
Car
this
is depreciating. House is appreciating, but you'll never sell your house, right? So it'll never.
At least desi mindset mein.
Which one?
Desi mindset is
Correct.
we don't sell our homes. We'll rent them out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And another group of people will be like, I bought this house and gave for rent. कितना मिल रहा है? 2%. 2% में क्या करोगे आप?
That's
Right?
Mumbai market also for me, or big city जहाँ
Like
saturation
my
हो गया.
house, I know that my rent is 2.5% of the value of the house.
Yeah.
Right? So it is nothing. Right?
Yeah.
So if I have to buy that house, I can stay in that house for like 40, 50 years without buying that house.
That's true. But for me, land acquisition is also a form of real estate.
That's
investment.
different.
That's very.
That is
different.
good.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to people who are making 10-15 lakhs per annum.
Yeah.
क्या land acquire करेंगे लोग?
हाँ. और
Right?
कौन सी मार्केट में और कहाँ acquire कर रहा है वो ध्यान रखो.
Correct. तो अभी आपको वो करना है तो that is also difficult. वो आसान काम
उसमें
नहीं
ड्यू
है.
डिलीजेंस है भाई दुनिया का.
Exactly. You do land acquisition.
लिंक पेपर्स.
हाँ.
It's not easy.
हाँ, आसान नहीं है ना.
हाँ भाई इधर एक क्लिक में मैं SIP डालेगा.
हाँ. Exactly.
उधर आपको कितने ऑफिसेज विजिट करने पड़ेंगे आपको पता भी नहीं है.
Correct.
it
Correct.
is.
But if you enjoy doing it and if you're good at it, then you should do it.
100%.
Yeah, because you will make a lot of money there.
Yeah.
But do you have the time?
Yeah.
Are you doing it just for making money? Those are the questions people need to ask themselves.
Yeah. Are you flipping then? Because it's not easy there also.
Huh.
And then when you're flipping, there is a middle ground in there also. But
Correct.
that's the thing. It is good enough for a masterclass to be revealed on.
That's why I'm going to launch the real estate masterclass.
No, good job, bro. Really proud of everything that you all have built. Congratulations on the collaborations. I
Thank
miss
you.
you on content. Please come back. कैसा लगा आपको हमारे Mashable
I
bonus package?
really enjoyed it. It was a walk down my own journey.
Nice.
I think because of what happened in the last couple of weeks, I was feeling down noticeably. But I think this was like a lot of positive energy coming to me by talking about this. So I really believe in that. People give you positive energy, negative energy.
yeah.
You get drained by some people. I was really energized by this, and
Thanks,
thank
man.
you so much.
Thank you so much for being on the show. आप लोगों को कैसा लगा प्लीज हमें कमेंट्स में बताइएगा. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Mashable India.
Just smash that like button, guys, and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Nice. That's the guy I was trying to introduce in the beginning. But that's me, Siddharth Alaman, signing off.